Well, made it to the shop. It's about minus 29 with a howling frickin' wind out there. Yeah, not liking that. Anyway, back to the Studebaker. Where's that piece? Here. I made the 3 standoffs. Hold this up. So that holds the rad nice and secure. I wasn't sure how secure it was going to be, but it does seem to do the trick. Then I'm considering what to do for my air box, because I need air filtered. So this is going to probably get angled down a little bit so it goes below that. If you round this out, it's 2.5 inches, so I should be able to make that work. Same on this end. Or I'm going to get some 2.5 inch pipe and flatten it so it fits better. But I think that's where I'm going to put the air box, is somewhere right here. And it'll be serviceable. I think I hacked up that okay, lost for words. I hacked up the old rad support from the S10, so I don't think I got that piece that I can use. Where is it? Right there. I can't identify what side is what. Would have been nice if I didn't chop up the little mounting area, because then I could have just grafted it in. Oh. That's not it. That's not it. So where is that part of it? Yeah, I hacked it. I think this is it right here. I'm not sure. Oh well, you know, it's not a big deal. I can make it. We have the technology. Then I could just make that airbox snap in. Or do the right thing, chop a big hole and put a couple screws to hold it in place. Also not that much of an issue. Okay, so revisiting steering column issues. I am going to try this S10 column again today. I'm going to make an extension that fits here. I need to bring it about 3 inches longer. That should solve my issue with the length, and I can get this Studebaker column out of here. This gives me keys, wipers, everything else. Cruise. Saves me a bunch of grief in the end, but it's gonna look wrong. Because I went and chopped a massive hole, figuring I could do something here, and I just keep getting lost. So I'm just gonna start grinding on it and see what I figure out. I'll bring you back when I come to some solution. In the meantime, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a bit. Apparently the video is running. Okay, here we are. Massive hole in firewall. Steering column connected. This is the S10 column. There's a bracket I got to weld to the firewall. It's just fallen down a couple times. I want to trim just a little bit. And this is a GMC steering wheel that's on there for now, so I can just use it as a reference. I got to find a horn adapter that'll work. So far, it's got that collapsible steering part right there. I'm just working on that. Once I get that all snugged up into place, the steering wheel squared up to my liking, then it's just a matter of some welds right there. So this takes care of a major part of my electrics, which is the one issue I was dealing with. Maybe I'll have to wrap that column in leather or fun fur or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. Yeah, steering wheel, steering column, steering wheel. Yeah, I've been back and forth with lots of parts trying to figure this out. More steering column parts in the vise, 2 more beside the grinder. I think there's another chunk way over there. Yeah, so I'm happy with this. I think what I'm going to do is trim the dash just a little bit, so put like a half moon in it, and then I can sheet metal it in, I guess. That's probably where I'm going to end up with it. I guess next is fitting the master cylinder. Happy days. Wonder if I'll get that done by today. I don't know. We'll see. Well, this video started again. Well, I've taken apart the master cylinder brake booster. Looks like I'm gonna have to cut this firewall and stand it up a little bit. That in turn gives me a little more room for my swinging pedal. And then I can start hole sawing and making chunks work. I'm almost thinking I should just cut that piece out up here. This is the hole saw, and it's got to be pretty much in line in order for that swinging pedal bracket that I've totally chopped to bits, which will get a bunch of reinforcing once it's in. But I think if I get this in line, in the right height, but I think I'm almost ready to make a panel to take the firewall that's, I don't know, tilted back about 15 degrees and make it square. I do have the sheet metal to do it, and it might make a lot more sense if I do it now and then work on attaching stuff. The top I'm kind of happy with. Well, not really, but it's as good as it's gonna get, right? So I'm going to let it rest for the day and think about this. Seeing as I got the column pretty much sorted as far as where I want it. I haven't measured it, but 20 inches from the bottom of the steering wheel to the floor is about the norm. Even with the seat is about typical where it goes, because it has tilt. Well, there's lots to do to make this all work in here. I gotta tell you, Brent makes this stuff look easy, but he's done enough of it, I guess it makes a difference. Anyway, so I'm calling it a wrap for today. I'm gonna get back at this tomorrow bright and early. I've got 6 hours again on this. I was out here before 8 a.m. and it's now almost 3 o'clock. I stopped about an hour for coffee and lunch, so yeah. And then, I don't know, clean up some mess. Tomorrow's Friday. I'm supposed to have this thing out of here for the weekend, so we'll see what happens. Maybe Ron will be cool with me working on it through the weekend instead of his truck. I think that's the change I'm going to make. Anyway, we'll see you again tomorrow.